Hi everybody, this is Chris with Chris Collects and welcome back to episode 4 of my overview of the Fresh Monkey Fiction Naughty or Nice Santa Claus series. This is a series that's been brought to you by Fresh Monkey Fiction sculptor Arlen Pelletier, and we're exclusively available on Big Bad Toy Store. These are not Big Bad Workshop products. These still belong to Fresh Monkey Fiction and Arlen. So let's take a look at these, because this Series 3 gets into some really interesting stuff. Series 1 had the classic Santa Claus and a few really wild variants, including a Krampus and a Goblin, a Gremlin, Goblin. Series 2 brought us Great Northern Santa as well as the Barbarian Santa, another Krampus, another Goblin, and some other variations, including Mall Santa and Fafo Santa. But this one we get back to a little bit more traditional basics here with the first most traditional looking Santa Claus, Western traditional Santa Claus, Storytime Santa. This one uses the same body, neck to toes, as Great Northern Santa. He uses the new overlay with the buttoned up shirt and collar, the short sleeves, the belt for the pants, and then the regular legs. So that's this figure. He's really basic. If this is Santa Claus, I said in my overview of this one, this is Santa Claus when he's out working. This is Santa that's out working, getting the job done, out with the troops, hanging out with the elves. This is Santa when he's a little bit closer to Christmas. He's doing his books. He's in official, office mode Santa. This is the guy that's, as it's closer to the holidays, he's like, okay, I got to get a little bit more serious about things. These are his indoor working clothes. It's got really good articulation. Again, the same articulation as the other figures. Ball joint at the neck, shoulders, elbows, wrists, belly, hip, thigh, knee, ankle. Pretty basic. You don't need him to get into any more than that, but that's pretty much what you need Santa for. What's cool about this one is, let me get right back to this. I'm gonna grab something real quick. An accessory from because this is Storytime Santa, and we need Santa to be sitting down to tell stories. I'm gonna bring in this chair from the MMM Toys card table set. You can see Santa, he's a little bit overscaled for this, but he will sit in the chair nicely. Bam. His legs are a little short, but he sits in the chair, pretty well. So you can find a chair that he would sit in, but he does look good sitting. So there's that. He's going to look really good in the sleigh sitting as well. So there's Santa Claus in a chair. You can find different chairs on Amazon, the usual places. So there's that for Storytime Santa. Aside from the basic figure, he reuses the Jolly Santa head sculpt. He's got his Santa hat. He reuses the Jolly Santa head sculpt, which has these separate glasses, which is really cool. It's in a light flesh tone with the white beard, and it looks really good. He's got the blue eyes. Again, you can get in here and see. Let's bring this over here. You can see it looks really good. It's a great sculpt. The glasses look good. They don't look overly large. And they fit really well, and you can still see his eyes. So that's really nice. So, as you know, the thing about these is their decorations and their deco and their accessories. This Santa is no different. He comes with a present. Again, these open up. If I can get this one to open, they're really tight. So you can put some goodies in there or just leave it closed. It's white and red. Comes with the Naughty or Nice list. He comes with the red and white stocking to go with the other stockings from the accessory sets. He's got sugar cookies and a mug, probably with hot cocoa. And I do, he's got his pipe because Santa smokes. Probably some herbal, cinnamon, cloves, that sort of thing. And then he comes with a storybook, which is really cool. It's a basic book. It's flat. You can see on here, it's got some sculpted detail on the binding. It's got the gold corners. It's nice. It's got sculpted edges on the pages, which are really nice. And it opens up to this beautiful little holiday story, which looks to be Easter. Is this foreshadowing of another figure? I'm not going to tell, but I know I have spoken with Bill about you know, an Easter Bunny figure. There aren't as many Easter Bunny variants that you could do, other than some of the obvious trademarky ones. And then he also comes with gripping hands, and then an open splayed hand, and the more action pose hand, trigger finger hand, for holding either the pipe. You can also hold the book in his hand. So that is Storytime Santa. We're going to put him back here with regular Santa. So that our main three Santas are represented from the first three series. Next up, we've got, and I'm going to clean as I go because last time I had a lot of extra stuff getting in the way, so I'm going to put these away. We're going to go with a more traditional Santa. We've done another traditional. We've had one similar to this in Series 3 or Series 2 with Father Frost. This is a variation on Father Frost as far as like the figure itself. This is Father Christmas, a more traditional Santa Claus. It's the same figure as the Father Frost Santa. It does have the longer coat and the newer head sculpt, which is really cool. It's got that newer head sculpt. You can see the wizard looking head sculpt, which is really nice. Here again, blue eyes. Look at that. You can see the sculpting a little bit better on this one because it's not bright white. So it's got nice strands in there. The browns and the greens go together really well. It's a nice deep green with some black wash in there. Brown belt, brown boots, gold buckles, white gloves. What sets this one apart is his accessories. Before I get into let's just go into all of them. Traditional Father Christmas wreath on his head, which is really nice. It's got, you can kind of see in here, it's got some little red holly berries. It's really well sculpted. He also has a staff. This is the same one that came with Krampus. It's just in a brown with a green wrap and little gold pieces on the ends of the threads there. Comes with a present, of course. So he's got the white bow on the red box. He comes with a couple, he also has a separate end for the staff. This like more Christmassy looking end. Kind of a North Star kind of thing. That's really cool. What else is really cool is he comes with Mittens. We finally got some mittens for Santa. These are brown to match the brown leather. They're really cool. They look like they're mittens. I mean, I was going to say boxing gloves, but they look like mittens. So those are really nice. He comes with the Naughty or Nice list again. Comes with a toy. I'm glad we're getting toys in the series now. This is a little rocking horse toy, which is very cool. Accurate for the times. Comes with the second alt head sculpt, which is the Jolly Santa head sculpt, again in the light skin tone, but with the dark brown hair. Looks really nice with the silver glasses. You can kind of see the wash on there. This is really, really cool head sculpt. The really cool thing, pop this head off, comes with a hood, and you got to put the head in the hood. Let me take this off camera. There we go. There we go. You got to kind of futz with it a little bit, but you put the head in the hood, put the hood on, and there you go. You've got a hooded Santa. Match that up with the mittens and his walking staff, and you've got a nice Father Christmas there. I think this actually goes down further. It goes down a little bit further so you can kind of hide his eyes, but you can still see there. That's actually fits better that way. But it's really cool. I like it. It's a Father Christmas figure. And that is the second figure from Series 3. Moving right along, we're going to get to the third figure, which is another more traditional style character. In Winter is Here Santa. This one, I think I'm missing a piece from this because that's why I have the second boxed figure. Let me just take it out. This is almost a straight up repaint. This is exactly a straight up repaint of the previous Father Christmas. It's got the traditional Santa head under there, which is nice. So he comes with the white hood. I love the coloring on this. This is, again, Winter is Here. So it's kind of like a winter elf kind of situation here. I love the white. It's very crisp. It's very clean. He's got the the gray belt, the gray on the fur, the gray boots with the silver buckle, the white hands, the longer coat. Again, it looks really good. The hood looks great. He also comes with a present, of course, white with a gray bow. Comes with a candy cane. Comes with this with the that we saw with the blue Santa. Forgetting his name. In the last series where he had the blue gem. This one's white with a clear crystal, some silver on the blue wrapping there. Again, this is something I need to heat this up and straighten it out, but it's got the wood texture again. It's a very nice piece. He also comes with clear ice stockings, and these are really nice. So you can really see the sculpting on there with the gray fur. Let me just grab that other figure because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I forget what he came with that I didn't have on my original one. But regardless, this guy comes with an alternate head, which is the, you know how I feel about zombies, but it's the zombie head in blue. So if you need a White Walker to go with your Santas, There's that. It's really, again, it's really well painted. It's really well sculpted. If you look at it, I mean, I'm going to show you because it's a really, I mean, you just can't, again, this is not digital printing. This is paintwork. This is paint masks and brushes and dots, and this is just, this is what you can't get with digital painting at this time, is the subtlety of these washes and things. So there's that. He comes with that. He also comes with a crown. Nice crown if you want to make him king. Comes with the 2 blue zombie grasping hands, and then a couple pieces of white coal. So that is Winter is Here Santa from Series 3. All right, clean up as we go. I showed you the candy cane, right? The little white and gray candy cane. If not, there it is. The next one we're going to look at is a more modern figure, and it's a callback to Series 1 with Sergeant Santa. This time we have Sergeant Santa in his full green camouflage. This is Santa who's not messing around. He's out on the battlefield in the woods. It's the same figure as the original one with the short jacket. Green camo. Where this guy shines is his accessories. He's got a let's just get in here and look at this face sculpt real quick, because I don't think we looked at it in the first video. It's really nice. It's got the goggles strapped on. He's got the stogie. You know, he's not messing around. So there, black belt, black boots, camo, black gloves, camo Santa hat. Bam. Cool. Comes with a present, like they all do. Hey, what do you know? It's camouflaged with a black bow. That's pretty awesome. Cool. Comes with hands. He's got a second action posing hand, aka the trigger finger. Comes with comes with an up and down. I should note that the trigger finger action poses are up and down hinges. Comes with flesh tone, action hand, and gripping hand. Flesh tone, pointing hand, punching hand, and a second, the other side of the gripping hands. There we go. It was hidden in his camouflaged something else. Oh, and then the other, a grasping hand, the action pose hand. Stocking, camouflaged, pretty cool. Paint, exceptional. I mean, it's crisp, clean. Comes with 2 of these ornament grenades, like we saw with one of the Krampus figures. Camouflage, again, looks really cool. Shotgun, pump action shotgun for close encounters. He's got the RPG, which is in a green this time, with a twirly pattern, kind of like a candy cane pattern on the end of the rocket itself. He also comes with the Barbarian head sculpt with camouflage paint all over it. You can see, look at those bright blue eyes. Those are beautiful. But again, look at the paint job. You can't get that with printing right now. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with the inkjet. The inkjet looks amazing. For painted figures, these look great. The intricacy of the designs you can get with inkjet, but then, you know, this is, you're going to see dots and speckles, and this is just a straight up mask with those blue eyes. It's got a dirty beard. And then what would it be without a battle helmet? So he's got the same helmet as the Sergeant Santa Series 1 figure. So that is the refresh of Sergeant Santa in his green camouflage. So that takes us down to, we've got 2 figures left. We're at about 20 minutes, so we're in good shape here. Because one of the figures is, no, actually neither figure is a deluxe. There are no deluxes in this series. So we'll put Camo Santa away. Let's go with kind of torn, because we got kind of a red blue thing going here. Let's save the baddie for last. So this one, I was saying earlier that the Father Christmas had kind of a wizardy head sculpt. Well, guess what? This is a really cool figure because it's a wizard and he's transparent. Put my light behind him real quick. See? Transparent. Look at that. Look at that. His legs aren't transparent, but his coat is. You can see some of the internal workings there. Look at that. That's really cool. So again, this is the Father Christmas figure with the new Father Christmas head sculpt. This is Wizard Santa, and he comes with some really cool accessories. He's got the same head sculpt as Father Christmas with that narrower face, longer, pointier beard. Same articulation in the clear, which is really nice. The paint is really well applied on here. Looks really good. I love that the skirt is also painted. And then it's clear, which is really nice. Sorry, I'm getting my hands in the way. He's got blue boots with silver buckles, black belt, blue pants, white gloves. Let's get into accessories. He's got a clear blue package, Christmas package, with the same coloring as his jacket, with a black bow. He's got this staff again with the blue crystal and a blue wrap around it with silver. He's got a new Christmas star piece for the topper of the staff. And again, I need to get out here and warm these up to straighten them out, but that looks really nice. It's a very nice staff. He's got a pair of gripping hands there. He's got a pair of gripping hands here. I think he's got some, yeah, that's his hands. Comes with the Naughty or Nice list. Comes with, because it's Wizard Santa, he comes with a spell book, which is the same book. It's blue as Storytime Santa. It's blue with the gold corners, same sculpting, same detail on the pages. This one, however, is a spell book, which is really cool. And look at the detailing there. That probably is inkjet printing, or that might actually be a tampo. But that's really detailed. That looks really cool. It's got a spell book. And while he does not, this is the one that does not come with a Santa hat, other than Great Northern Santa. He comes with a wizard hat. You're a wizard, Santa. There we go. Look at that. How cool is he? Is a wizard. So, you're wondering, how many different Santa Clauses can we have? That's how many. How many different Santas can we have left? Well, I can tell you right now, there is a Pirate Santa, Zombie Pirate Santa that's on the way, coming with the coming with the sleigh. There is probably some most requested reruns, some repaints, some reissues, I believe, coming as well. Don't quote me on that, but we've got one more to take a look at, because this series so far has not had a bad guy, and we need a bad guy. And who better to be a bad guy than the ultimate Christmas bad guy, Krampus. This is a bright red Krampus, kind of a Hellboy red, with the same as the Series 2 Krampus, where he had the longer coat, the bare torso, bare arms, the chain and metal chain with the cuffs, the claw hands, the same articulation. It's a green with green skirt and pants with the red boots and belt, which is just vibrant. It screams Christmas. Like, this is, I'd like to see a full Santa like this in this green color. That would be really cool. He's got his tail, which you can see there. That's what the tail looks like on the figure. You can kind of see there. So it's on a ball joint. So this guy looks really cool. He's got the chains on because he's, you know, he's been naughty. He's on the naughty list. So he's got his stuff there. He's got what appears to be a few accessories. Nothing crazy. He's got the smashed box, again, the smashed present with the green bow. He's got a plate and some red cookies, which those are actually pretty nice. I don't know if those, how naughty those cookies are, but he's got the glass with the black milk. Actually, that's brown milk. He's got 2 pieces of gray coal, which are kind of hard to see because of the way I'm holding them. And then he's got the gripping right hand for holding his broom spike. This one is similar to the previous one, where it's the same sculpt. It's just a yellow straw colored wood, black wrappings, straw colored broom at the top, and shiny spikes on both ends. And that brings us to the end of Series 3. Not quite as many figures in this one as the previous series. There were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's about the same. But these are really cool. I've got one more set of figures to do, and then I'm going to get into the reindeer. But yeah, there you go. Naughty or Nice Santa figures from Fresh Monkey Fiction, Arlen Pelletier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If it's Pelletier, I'm going to feel really stupid, but everybody else I've heard says it the French way, so regardless, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. So there's Series 3. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to check these out. Watch for them to be coming to possibly some of these to be reissued and showing back up on Big Bad Toy Store in the near future. Thanks for checking this out. Coming up next, I've got the Halloween figures and the reindeer.